section 4.1 is explaining the division of polynomials. I think everyone remembers the long division when you're dividing a number by number and you get a remainder here. This is called the remainder, which is less than this 14. The same way, if you're dividing a polynomial by 2x plus 1, you're dividing an equation divided by an equation. So here, if you remember the old way, we used to take the first one, 8x to the power of 3 divided by 2x, it would be 4x squared. So you put here 4x squared, then you multiply 4x squared times this, you'll get this. Then you minus, this will be cancelling this, and then you have 2x squared. 2x squared divided by 2x is x. So x times this, you will have this, and then you minus. So you will have minus 6x plus 1, then divide minus 6x divided by 2x is minus 3, then minus 3 times this, and then you will have a remainder 4. So dividing this equation by this, 2x plus 1 will give you this equation plus 4 over 2x plus 1. 4 is the remainder over this. Learning point 2 is explaining the synthetic division, which is a method used to devise the polynomials. So here this example will illustrate it. So you are dividing 4x to the power of 3 plus 2x to the power of 2 minus 5x plus 15 by x plus 2. Here x, always remember it, if you're dividing over x minus b, so your divisor here will be b. So this one you always take negative the number, because when you say x is equal to x minus b is equal to 0, so x is equal to b is one of the solutions. So here you take minus this. So here x plus 2, so you will divide by minus 2. This is the number in front of x cubed, this is in front of x squared, this is in front of x, and this is the constant. So what you're doing here, what is the synthetic division? You will put the 4 down here. Okay, and then you will multiply 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. You will put it here, and then you will add 2 minus 8 is minus 6. Then minus 6 times minus 2 is positive 12. Then 12 minus 5 is 7. Then 7 times minus 2 is minus 14, and then you add 14 plus minus 14 plus 15 is 1. So first you put the number 4, you multiply, then you put the answer, then you add. Multiply, put the answer, then add. Multiply, put the answer, then add. So your solution is 4x squared minus 6x plus 7, and the remainder is plus 1 over this, x plus 2. So this is called the synthetic division method, and your remainder is this one. If this is 0, then your remainder is 0. That means x plus 2 is a factor or is a solution for the equation if the remainder is 0. If the remainder is 1, that means you have a remainder. And here he's showing you the normal long division that we used to do is like 4x cubed divided by x will be 4x squared. Then you times this minus this, it will give you this. Then minus 6x squared divided by x, it will be minus 6x times this, it will give you this, and so on. You will have exactly the same answer as this one, which is 4x squared minus 6x plus 7, and the remainder is 1 over this. There is one important rule. When using the synthetic division, terms in the division with 0 coefficient must be accounted for. What does that mean? For example, x to the power of 3 minus 5x plus 8. Here you don't have x to the power of 2, so it is multiplied by 0. Here you have to put it, which is in both cases. If you're doing this old method or the synthetic method, you have to put x squared. So the coefficient of x cubed is 1. The coefficient of x squared is 0. The coefficient of x is minus 5, and the constant is 8. Then you will use the synthetic method. You'll put the 1 down. 1 times minus 3 is minus 3 plus 0 minus 3. Minus 3 times minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 times minus 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 plus 8 is minus 4. So your equation will be x squared minus 3x plus 4, and the remainder is minus 4 over x plus 3. So this will be your solution. So if you don't have a coefficient of x, means, for example, this is 0, you have to put it here. You have to put the x and you have to put 0 under it. You don't cancel it. You have to put it. Another important thing in using the synthetic division is that in front of the x, it should be 1. So, for example, if you're dividing by 2x plus 1, you will take the 2 outside. So it will be x plus 1 over 2. So your b is minus 1 over 2. Yani minus 0.5. Here, this is what it is. He took the 2 outside, so x plus 0.5. So the divisor here is minus 0.5. Remember, we are taking minus this. So minus 0.5. So again, you'll put the 2 down. 2 times minus 0.5 is minus 1. Plus 3 is 2. 2 times minus 0.5 is minus 1. Plus 1 is 0. 0 times minus 0.5 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. So your solution is 2x squared plus 2x, and the remainder is 1 over x plus 0.5. So you will put it back. Here is the answer: 2x squared plus 2x plus 1 over x plus 0.5. And here we took the 2 outside. Remember, we took it outside, so it's 1 over 2. Then you will multiply it inside, so the 2 will cancel the 2, x squared, 2 will cancel the 2 plus x. And then here the 2, it will be multiplied here, so 1 over 2x plus 1. So the x, when you're dividing using the synthetic method, you have to get the number in front of x must be 1, so you take it outside and then put it back when you're putting the final form. Learning point 3, he's telling you that if you divided a polynomial by x minus b and the remainder is 0, that means x minus b is one of the results or one of the solution or one of the factors of this polynomial. For example, you have here p of x is 5x to the power of 4 plus minus 3x squared plus x minus 1. He's telling you this is divisible by this and express it as a product of two factors. So divisible means you will have a 0 remainder. So again, here I'll put 5 and then 0 for x cube, and then minus 3 for x squared, 1 for x, and minus 1 in front, the constant. 5, then you put the 5 down. 5 times 1 minus 1 is minus 5, plus 0 minus 5, times minus 1 is 5, minus 3 is 2. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, plus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 is 1, minus 1, 0. So here you have a remainder 0. So this equation is divisible by this. So here, then that means that dividing this by this will give you 5x to the power of 3. This is x to the power of 4, so the first one will be x to the power of 3. So 5x to the power of 3 minus 5x squared plus 2x minus 1. So this is one equation, and then the other one is x plus 1, because this is the remainder is 0, so this is also a factor. This is just an example, nothing is added here. You have a box and he's telling you that the volume of this box is given by this equation and the height is x minus 4. He wants the dimensions of the base. So you'll just divide the volume divided by this. So he used the synthetic methods and he get that the base is 2x squared plus x minus 6. This is the height. So this one you can easily factorize, which is 2x minus 3 times x plus 2 times this height. So the base, let's say this is the length, 2x minus 3, and this is the width, x plus 2, and this is the height, x minus 4. So the dimensions of the base is this and this. Now I will solve question 1 course practice. Which of the following is true about dividing this polynomial by x minus 4? So here I have x to the power of 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So it's all there. So the coefficient in front of x to the power of 4 is 5, minus 21, 7, minus 6, minus 24. I'll put the 5 down. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 21 is minus 1. Minus 1 times 4 is minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 24 is 0. So the remainder is 0, means that this equation is divisible by this equation. So here, this is the first one. This is divisible by this, correct? Because the remainder of the division is 0, correct? The equation 5, طبعا your equation, the quotient, which is the result يعني, it will be 5x squared minus 5x cubed minus x squared plus 3x plus 6, which is the same as this is correct. طبعا this one is wrong because you have minus x squared. Here he put it positive. This one also is wrong because it's positive. So these three are the correct answers after solving this. Question 2, what value must be placed in this box? طبعا here he's using the old method, which is you're taking the first one divided by the first one. So 4x squared divided by x is 4x. Then you multiply 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times minus 2, it will be minus 4 times 2 is 8x. And this minus this will give you, this will cancel with this, 8 minus 8, so it will be plus. So you have here 16x. And then you will put plus 3 down. Then 16x divided by x, it will be plus 16. Plus 16 times x, so this will be 16x. Minus 16 times 2 is 32. So here he wants, what is the number here? The number will be 16. طبعا there is a reminder here. This will cancel this. 3 minus 32, it will be 36. A reminder is 36. But he doesn't want the reminder, he wants this number, so it is 16. Question 3, what is the quotient obtained when this is divided by this? So I will divide. In front of x to the power, the coefficient of x to the power of 4 is 1. The coefficient of x to the power of 3, or x cubed, is 0. X squared 6. X minus 5. And the constant is minus 10. I'm dividing by x minus 3, so your b is 3. So I'll put the 1 down. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 0, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 times 3 is 45. 45 minus 5 is 40. 40 times 3 is 120. 120 minus 10 is 110. And this is the remainder. So your quotient will be, this is x to the power of 4, so this is x to the power of 3 plus 3x squared plus 15x plus 40. So here you have x cubed plus 3x squared plus 15x plus 40. What is the remainder obtained? Your remainder is here, is 110. Question 4, what is the coefficient of x squared in the quotient after performing the first step? This is long division, so I will just use the normal method. 15 divided by 3 is 5. X to the power of 4 divided by x cubed. So I will multiply this times this. 5 times 3 is 15. X cubed times x is x to the power of 4. 5 times minus 5 is minus 25 x cubed. This minus this. So 15, this will cancel this. 11 minus 25, so 11 plus 25, it will be plus 36 x cubed. And then everything will go as it is, plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 4. 36 divided by 3 is 12. So plus 12. X cubed divided by x, so x squared. 12x squared. He didn't, I don't need to continue. He just needs the number in front of x squared, so it will be 12. But in case you want to continue, 12 times 3 is 36 x cubed. 12 times minus 5, so minus, and then you continue, and then this minus this, and then you continue until you have the remainder. So the number he wants here is 12.